Yo, ladies, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm going to tell you what it actually means when a man is chasing you. Now, before I get into that, I have to differentiate between pursuing and chasing. So a man pursuing means that he is taking action to try to make something happen with you because you're reciprocating the interest. So you're interested in him and you're showing you're interested in him. So he's pursuing you because he's interested in you. So he's going in that direction to make things happen, right? Now, chasing is when you were kind of giving a guy a run around, you're giving him the cold shoulder, you're kind of resisting him. You're not really consistent with this guy. And the reason why is because you're not really that into this guy, right? But you may, like him around because maybe he takes you out on a bunch of dates. Maybe he talks to you on the phone, makes you feel good, makes you feel sexy, makes you feel important, all that other stuff, right? But this is the problem. What happens is that when a man is chasing you, what that means is that man is unattractive. He's the unattractive guy, right? The guy that is pursuing you is the attractive guy, but the guy who's chasing you is unattractive. And what I mean by that is this, is that guy, when I say he's unattractive, I'm not talking about, just how he looks. That's not even really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about he's unattractive in his behaviors. So what that means is that these guys who are willing to chase you, they're unattractive in their behaviors because they're willing to chase you. And they're willing to chase you because they have limited options. And the reason why they have limited options is because they're not sexually attractive, they're not interesting, and those type of things, which is why you're giving them the runaround, which is why you're being resistant, which is why you're kind of iffy with these guys, right? So you might like the idea of a man chasing you because it makes you feel good about yourself. It feeds your ego. But the problem is that the type of guy that will chase, right, is the type of guy you wouldn't want in the long run anyway, right? And see, the problem is this. I know that some of you ladies, what you do is that you will try to test a man by, let's say not returning his text or acting kind of aloof or, just sort of like being a little resistant or whatever, because you want to see, oh, does this guy really like me? Let me play this game or let me test him to see if he really likes me. Now, this is the problem with that though. What happens is that you might be dealing with a man who is the type of guy who's attractive, the type of guy who has options, the type of guy who's not going to chase you. So when you play those games, guess what's going to happen? He's going to fall back and he's going to find another woman. So now you tested this guy to see if he would chase you. He's not chasing you because he's the type of guy that doesn't need to because he has options. He's attractive. And then you lose out on that guy. Right? So you were playing this game to see if he was really interested. But what happened was that you were playing this game with the wrong man, right? You're playing this game with the man who's not going to chase you, right? Because the guy who's going to chase you, the guy who's going to double, triple text you when you don't, text back, the guy who's going to keep asking you out on a date, even though you said no 3 or 4 times, the guy who's going to continue to try to make a date happen after you flake twice, that guy, he's the guy who's going to be okay with you playing games because he's going to chase you because he has no choice, because he has no options. So what I want you ladies to understand is this: a man chasing you is not a good thing. You understand? You may think it's a good thing because you think that if he's, interested, he's going to chase. No, you're supposed to deal with the guys who pursue, but the guys who are going to chase, right? Those are the guys that you should not be dealing with. And those are the guys eventually in the long run, you're not going to like anyway, because you don't even like them now. You're just playing games with them. And you just like the idea that they're chasing you because it's going to feed your ego. But the problem is that if you play a game with a man to see if he will chase you, understand he won't. He will just replace you. Do not try to get a dude to chase you who you actually are interested in, trying to test him, thinking that this guy is going to, run around and, run behind you and make things happen. That type of guy, he's not going to do that. He's gone. All right. So ladies, listen, If you want a bunch of BS, a bunch of nonsense, you want to hear a bunch of people telling you what you want to hear, but they're telling you a bunch of crap that doesn't really help you or doesn't really, work in your dating life, listen to those other people. But if you want the real shit, this is the only place you're going to get it. All right. So hit me up at a DM and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.